Everybody else is tucked up in bed and sleeping. I have a wee project I want to get on with and get started before I head to bed too. So we have these venison leg roasts that two of which have been butterflied out, and I am going to dry brine them. And this is a really good thing to do before you smoke meats. Now I have mixed up salt, brown sugar, pink peppercorns and thyme. I can't give you any measurements because I measured with the heart. Now what I'm doing is I'm rubbing this in, and these butterflied roasts are laid on a baking rack on top of a baking sheet. And this is really important because as this cure or dry brine works, it's going to draw some moisture out of the meat. And the reason that we do this is that it helps to not only keep the meat really moist and juicy, but it also helps to tenderize it. So you see me being really liberal and rubbing that in everywhere. I finished covering every surface of the venison roasts with the dry rub, and I have done the same with these pigeon breasts that we had. They were sat in the fridge for a few days and they really needed using, so we decided just to go ahead and smoke them too. So it's really important that you brine your meat before you smoke it. It allows whatever you're smoking to take on the flavour of the smoke. So it's the next day. It's been well over 12 hours, and as you can see, there's moisture is pooled on top of the butterflied venison roast. That's alright, I'll just tip that off and it will be fine. Now I'm not going to rub any of this dry brine off. It's worked its magic for tenderizing the meat, but it also acts as a seasoning. So I'm not taking any of that off because I want to keep all of that flavour. So we are going to go into the smoker, and you have to excuse the dodgy camera work. So I've got the pigeon breast in there and I'm getting these butterflied roasts in. And we will put this in for as long as we deem necessary. Now my heating element isn't working properly in the smoker, so there is a little bit of warmth and the meat will be slightly cooked, but it's not going to be 100% cooked through. That's absolutely fine. So you can see here the smoke is working its magic. We're just going to flip these racks around. It's quite important that you rotate them just so that everything's getting smoked evenly. But the smell is just divine. I had to go out after doing this, and I did smell a bit like a campfire, but I'm not complaining because I quite enjoy the smell of a smoky campfire. So it's much later and I've gotten back home and everything is done. Now, as I mentioned, it's not completely cooked through. Absolutely fine. I'm going to take this inside and have a look and see how it turned out. So I'm going to cut this across the middle, going across the grain, just because I want to see how cooked it is. So let's have a wee nosy together. Now that is beautifully cooked for me. And it is cured as well, so it's, you know, it's perfectly fine to eat it this way. We're just gonna change the camera angle because the lighting is not the best in this kitchen. But anyway, there, you can get a better look there. It looks perfect to me. The smell is, I wish you could smell what it smells like. We cut a strip off and we're going to do a wee taste test because, you know, you have to taste before everybody else. Oh my goodness, made me so happy, so happy. Now, let's see what David thinks. Yep. We used to smoke a lot of goose breast, but we don't have access to wild geese here, so this is going to work beautifully. I've got everything packaged up. and written on whether or not it needs cooked. Now that butterfly leg roast that you saw me slice in half, I'm going to put that on the barbecue just to sear it and cook it through a little bit more, because the kids wouldn't be as keen on it as rare as that as I am. I've finished searing the meat on the barbecue and I've sliced it across the grain into very thin strips, ready to go onto wraps for dinner this evening. It's a great way to get the kids to eat it. My younger two won't, but the eldest two will. So I would love to know, let me know in the comments below, do you smoke any food? Or is it something that you're interested in and would like to know more about? So like I said, let me know in the comments.